The king forced his daughter to marry a pig and made her live a life like a pig. Actually, that king had 3 very beautiful daughters. One day, the king was preparing to go to the market himself and asked his daughters what gifts they wanted. The eldest daughter said she wanted a gold dress, the second daughter said she wanted a silver dress, but the third daughter said she didn't want any of that. She wanted a talking grape, a smiling apple, and a peach that sounds like a bell. These things were impossible to find in the market, but the king, who adored his daughter, said he would try. The king went to the market and bought dresses for the eldest and second daughters, but when it was the third's turn, he asked every shopkeeper, and they all refused. No one had ever seen such things. The king was upset he couldn't bring a gift for his dearest daughter. Suddenly, a loud noise came from his chariot. Looking closely, he saw the chariot's wheel was stuck in a deep pit and wouldn't come out. This news spread to nearby villages. Villagers and children all came to help, but no one could get the chariot out. Then a white pig appeared. He said, "I can help, but I want to marry your third princess." Without thinking, the king shook hands and promised. Or the pig straightened the wheel with its snout and gave it a push, and the chariot came out. Not only that, the chariot flew all the way to the palace. The king gave dresses to the eldest daughter and the second one, and regretfully told the third that he couldn't bring her special things. Just then, a loud noise came from outside the palace. The king peeked out the window and saw the same white pig had come with a cart. He said, "I have come to take the princess," but the king had falsely promised to give his daughter to the pig. So he dressed a maid in the princess's clothes and sent her to the pig. But the pig was very clever. He recognized at a glance that this was not the real princess. The king started taunting now. When the third princess found out, she cried her heart out. The king thought of another trick. He dressed his daughter in dirty, torn clothes to make the pig abandon the marriage idea. But as soon as the pig saw the princess, he was overjoyed and took her home in a cart. All the way, he kept saying, "I'll keep you very happy." But the princess just kept crying. The pig took the princess to his home, which was a filthy pigsty. He sat the princess on a dirty pile of hay and said, "This is your home now." Hearing this, the princess became even more sad. Then she gave him a dry bread to eat. The princess learned and then cried herself to sleep. The next day when she woke up, she found herself on a silk bed. The princess couldn't believe her eyes. The dirty barn had now become a magnificent palace. Before she could understand anything, a group of maids came and started grooming her. In no time, she changed from dirty clothes into a princess and was taken to the palace dining hall. There, a very handsome boy was waiting for her. He said, "All of this is yours. If you want, I can be yours too." The princess was amazed. Who is this man? But instead of answering, he took her to the garden. There, he showed the princess a talking grape. He showed a smiling apple and a pear with a bell-like voice. The princess was amazed to see all this. Then the young man explained everything. Actually, he was a king turned into a pig by a witch's curse. But the sorceress told him that if the talking grape smiles, the apple end. If he nurtures a bell-like eggplant, his curse will break. Then the king had a grand wedding and saved the princess. Do you eat?